This is the story of a fairy tale land, where a flash of blinding magic turns a frog into a prince. Here, every hero has a princess to kiss, and a happy ever after is the way it always ends. But something's wrong in fairy tale land. It's a crime wave, and who can we turn to? Enter the heroes of our magical tale. They're a team of crack detectives, and they're quickly on the trail of who's kidnapped Cinderella straight from the ball. Or the case where Sleeping Beauty isn't beautiful at all. The fairy tale police department. It's all nail-biting, crime-fighting action. The Fairy Tale Police Department.
Once upon a time in Fairy Tale Land, the story of Thumbelina was reaching its exciting conclusion.
Hurry up!
Calm down, it's not going anywhere. They ran to the garden bed and looked for the magic plant that would change their lives. Now, kiss it.
Oh!
Ooh. Well,
Oh! Oh, it's just a turnip!
This hay fever's really getting up my nose.
Well, I've got something to cheer you up.
Johnny, I've got hay fever!
So, this isn't hay. But if you don't like them, I can always take them back.
Edison! Legend! In my office 5 minutes ago! It's a tragedy.
Yeah, these flowers cost me $50.
I'm talking about the miller and his wife.
You mean the ones who desperately wanted to have children but couldn't?
Oh, the old miller and wife who couldn't have kids story. That's one of my favorites. How does it go again?
Fortunately, I've got a DVD of the fairy tale here.
Cool, I love DVDs. I'll show you how they work.
Don't!
No, it's okay. I know what I'm doing. See?
Molin te pomozinama.
nie możemy.
You press the Croatian language version.
I could follow it.
The miller and his wife went to see a fairy.
You've got to help us, please.
We can't
Have children, I know. I've been waiting for you. Now, let's see, you need... the magic barleycorn. That's in drawer 55. Take this seedling and plant it in your garden. The next day, you'll find a beautiful flower. Kiss the flower, and there will be your daughter, and she will be no bigger than your thumb.
Oh, it doesn't matter how big she is. We love her with all our hearts.
Well, if she be no bigger than my thumb, we shall call her Cheryl.
How about Thumbelina?
Yeah, that'd be nice too.
So, the millers went home and planted it in the garden.
What, the little girl?
The seedling!
Oh.
Look, I've been sewing for Thumbelina. Oh, I hope it's not too big.
The fairy tales seem to be right on track.
So what happened?
Someone swapped the magic barleycorn for an ordinary turnip.
Who would do such a thing, Chief?
Somebody who wanted a tiny girl.
Or someone who didn't like turnips.
Anyway, someone has taken that magic flower, and inside is a frightened little girl. You have to find Thumbelina.
We will, Chief, even if we have to search every flower in Fairy Tale Land. Maybe you should search the turnips.
Don't worry, we'll find her.
I'm not worried, but my wife isn't coping well.
Time for your morning nap, little Thumbelina.
Oh, you found her. Let's have a look at the sweet thing. Oh, she's, lovely.
Johnny, that's a turnip.
That's a bit harsh. Sure, she's not the best looking kid around, but, you know.
That's the turnip. After the shock of losing her daughter, Mrs. Miller has obviously transferred her love for the child onto the vegetable as a psychological crutch.
What?
She's gone gaga.
Look at that, she's asleep already.
So, this is where they planted the magic barley corn. Aha! Footprints! Hey, come and look! And what was that? No, it's no good. You'll have to take your fingers off your nose.
Oh, I said I can't get too close to the flowers because...
Oh, bless you! I think I got something for that.
Oh, that'd be great. Oh.
Now let's have a look at those footprints. I'd know those prints anywhere.
Great! We've found the thief!
They're yours, Johnny. Oh. But here are some unusual prints. Quite small, yeah. They could belong to a fairy or an elf.
Or a normal-sized man with shoes that are way too small for him.
I'll check these against my tiny criminal footprint database.
In the meantime, Johnny, let's visit the old fairy's magic shop.
Don't you think you should try traditional medicines first?
I meant to get some background about the case.
Oh, right. Are you sure this is the old fairy's magic shop?
What do you think?
No, looks pretty normal to me. Ooh! If we could find the feet that match this head.
Hey, put me down!
What can you tell us about magic barley corn flowers?
Oh, yes, one of my favourites. Sold one the other day to, it'll be in my order book. Now, let me see. Magic bacon, magic bagpipes, magic barbers. Oh, here we are. Magic barley corns. Mr. and Mrs. Miller, lovely couple. I hope things are going well with their new daughter.
There's been a bit of a problem with the flower, actually. It's disappeared.
Oh, that's not good. Not good at all. Let me check. Oh, yes, that's what I was afraid of. Oh, according to the seed packet, the spell expires at sunset.
What do you mean?
If Mrs. Miller doesn't kiss the magic barley corn by sunset today, Thumbelina will be lost forever.
So, who would be likely to take Thumbelina?
Yeah, who's that guy with a funny name who spun straw to gold in exchange for firstborn children?
Rumpelstiltskin.
Bless you, that hay fever's getting worse.
No, Rumpelstiltskin's his name. He's a definite possibility.
Yeah, and the witch from Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah, she's always trying to cook kids.
Maybe she wanted Thumbelina as a snack.
Anyone else?
There's the person who left the tiny footprints at the Millers. I wonder who that was.
That would be One T Thumb, a.k.a. Thomas Tom or Fingers Thumb. He's on our records from that time he was caught dressing up as a frog so he could get kissed by a princess. As if it wasn't hard enough for us real frog princes already.
We better get cracking and interview these suspects if we're gonna find Thumbelina before the sun sets. I'll see Tom Thumb.
And I'll check out Rumpelstimper, Ruddle Rumple Rimple Pumper Stumper. Yeah, him.
So what's happening? Have you found Thumbelina?
We've only just started the investigation.
Oh, you gotta hurry. My wife's condition is getting worse.
What makes you think that?
My wife has hired a nanny for the turnip.
We're doing everything we can, sir. We'll let you know as soon as we find something.
Oh, please hurry. She wants to have the turnip christened on Friday.
We have even less time than that.
Now, it says here to find whatever, I have to go to a high mountain at the end of the forest where the fox and the hare bid each other goodnight. What kind of stupid direction is that?
Good night, Mr. Hare.
Good night, Mr. Fox. Hey, maybe that dog and that rabbit know the way. Hey! No. Oh, no. What do I do now?
Rumpelstiltskin is my name. Rumpelstiltskin is
is my name. Rumpelstiltskin is my name. That's my name, Rumpelstiltskin. Rumpelstiltskin.
My cop instinct tells me I'm getting close.
Johnny Legend, Fairy Tale Police Department.
I'm looking for a missing girl about yay big, lives in a flower. Have you seen her?
Me? What would I want with a little girl in a flower?
Well, there was all that business about you wanting firstborn children.
I'm reformed, I tell you.
And why should I believe you?
Hi!
So, this is Tom Thumb's place. It's bigger than I imagined.
What do you want? Down here!
Detective Anderson, FTPD.
Ah! It wasn't me! You can't get in now. You'll never catch me! Plan B. Try and follow me now!
Oh, Mother Goose. I just want to ask you a few questions.
No way, Cuppa!
Ow! Ooh. Alrighty, if you're not coming out, then I'll just have to come on in. Not the look I was going for. So, you've decided to talk.
What is it?
It's the most frightening thing you'll ever see.
These kids are all yours?
Yeah, the spinning racket worked better than I imagined. Now I've got more kids than I know what to do with. Why would I want any more?
Yeah, good question.
How are you at changing nappies?
I just remembered I gotta be somewhere.
Do something!
If you didn't leave such a mess everywhere. Wait a minute. I have a rose thorn, buddy. Of course, the rose.
This isn't the time for flower appreciation. A nasty sneeze you got there.
Yes, isn't it?
I've got nothing to say.
Oh no, I feel another sneeze coming on.
All right, I admit it. I did it.
You stole Thumbelina?
Who?
Don't play dumb. Your footprints were all over the miller's garden.
I just stole a dress. I've been looking everywhere for a costume to wear to the short person's fancy dress ball on Friday. When I saw this in the miller's window, do you think it's my color?
That's all you took?
Sure. I'm not interested in short girls. I just want a girlfriend who's really, really tall. I can't reach anything in this place.
All right. Just don't leave town.
No way. I wouldn't miss the fancy dress ball for anything. Would you like to be my date?
You're not my type.
It's the short thing, isn't it?
It's not the only reason.
I can grow. I'll wear heels. Ooh. I got a pogo stick. We were meant for each other.
I knew it wasn't Rumple Gumble Drop. It has to be Tom Thumb.
Believe me, he's not interested in Thumbelina. We're running out of leads, and we've only got a few hours.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Miller, but your high chairs are reserved for babies and dwarves.
But this is my baby. Where else can I put her?
In a soup.
This is all your fault.
Please be patient, Mr. Miller.
Patient? My wife is going to end up in a madhouse, and you sit there and tell me to be patient? Call yourself cops! If you don't find my daughter soon, I'm going to take matters into my own hands.
I get the feeling he's a bit upset.
It's the witch from Hansel and Gretel, I'm sure of it.
Well, if it is, Let's hope we get to her before she turns Thumbelina into finger food.
Huh. Or the sun sets. No one's home, and we can't search a gingerbread house without a warrant. Of course, if the door is already open.
All right, you search on that side, I'll search on this side.
Gotcha. What are we looking for?
Oh, I don't know. A paperclip, some nice bed linen. Oh, Thumbelina!
Oh, yeah.
This is the way we cook some dinner, cook some dinner, cook some dinner.
Oh, no. Quick, Chris, in there.
Don't sneeze. She'll find us.
I'm sniffing. I can smell gas.
Why would there be gas in the pantry?
Because this is an oven.
Oh, well, what's for dinner?
Us?
I'm too tough to be roasted. Help, let us out of here! I need tenderizing!
Johnny, she won't let us out until we're well done. Unless... Look, up there, a vent. You're lucky I don't arrest you for a 652.
A 652? Tickling a goat in a public place on a Thursday?
That's a 651. A 652 is attempting to roast a police officer.
But I didn't know you were in there.
A likely story. We've seen your file. Couldn't get any kids, so you thought you'd whip up a cop casserole.
I don't do that anymore. I've turned vegetarian. And I'm loving it. Would you care for a tofu gingerbread man?
Thanks.
So, you didn't steal Thumbelina and replace her with a turnip?
Are you crazy? Give up a turnip? They're my favourite.
So that's it. We're out of leads, we're out of ideas, and it's after 4.
Oh, no, I've missed afternoon tea.
And we're running out of time to save Thumbelina.
Yeah, right.
Let's go back to the Millers.
Why? It'll only upset them.
It's the scene of the crime. Maybe we missed something. Hang on. What's the Miller up to? Johnny, look out! Don't step on the twig!
Right.
It must have been the Miller all along. He got rid of Thumbelina and now he's disposing of the evidence.
I told you it was him.
No, you didn't. You said it was Rumpelstiltskin.
Hey, well, I'm not very good with names.
Mr. Miller, you're under arrest. So what have you done with Thumbelina?
I've already told you, I haven't done anything.
But we caught you red-handed getting rid of the evidence.
I was just hiding those things from my wife to try to take her mind off children. It's driving her crazy.
A likely story. You never wanted kids in the first place, did you?
Yes, they'd be too much of a financial burden for a struggling Miller with a gambling problem.
I don't have a gambling problem.
Oh, worth a try.
And the milling business is doing very well.
All right already, you've made your point. So, why did you steal Thumbelina?
I didn't. You're just trying to blame me for your incompetence.
Huh?
We're not getting anywhere. I'm out of ideas. Maybe if we leave him alone for 10 minutes, he might crack under the pressure.
Okay. We don't know what to do, so we're going out for 10 minutes. Let us know if you crack under the pressure.
So, is it the Miller?
He still claims he's innocent. And there's no sign of Thumbelina or the flower.
It's only an hour to sunset. The magic spell stops working at sunset. And then Thumbelina's gone forever. Poor little girl. I must have something in my eye.
Johnny, we've got to do something. Things are getting desperate.
I know, the chief crying.
Calm down and tell me exactly what happened, Mr.
Puss in Boots! I ordered some new boots from a reputable shop, and look what they sent me! Glass slippers! That old fairy has ripped me off!
Is that the old fairy from the magic shop?
Yes, and it's not the first time either.
You mean she's ripped people off before? Let's go, Johnny. You ripped the miller off. You gave them the turnip.
No, I didn't. I'll show you my order book. Here, miller and wife. 1 magic barley corn. Draw 55.
Don't understand. I was so sure.
Now, if you don't mind, I have an order to get ready for the 5 little pigs.
Don't you mean the 3 little pigs?
No, the 5 little pigs. See?
That's a 3.
3, 5. I always get those two confused.
Wait a minute. Miller and wife, 1 magic barley corn, draw 33. And here, on the same page, there's an order for fast-growing turnip seeds, draw 55.
I see what's happened. No, I don't.
The fairy confuses 3 with 5. She's got the orders mixed up.
Exactly. Which means, what?
The miller's got the turnip, and the turnip farmer's got Thumbelina.
Ah.
Oh dear, I hope not.
Why?
Because the turnip farmer harvests his crop today.
So?
Once they're harvested, the turnips go straight into the mincer.
Let's go!
Chief, get the miller and his wife to meet us at the turnip farm immediately.
Stop! Stop the mincer!
It's no good, he can't hear me.
What's going on?
Thumbelina is here somewhere. We're gonna have to find the flower ourselves.
In all these turnips? How?
Achoo!
Follow my nose.
Achoo! Achoo! Achoo!
Quick, start digging.
Aha! I've got it!
Achoo!
Oh
My baby!
Quick, the sun's about to set. Kiss the flower.
Thumbelina!
Oh.
I want to thank you for finding Thumbelina and making my wife well again.
That's okay.
Yeah, it'd be enough to make a grown man cry.
Oh, it's not that, it's...
What is it?
I think I've got hay fever too.